Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Blast the Process 4, a marathon dedicated to all things Sega. After that wonderful night's run by J Question Mark, we had the beginning of the Sonic block, one of the, of course, most iconic blocks of our marathons. And we're starting it off by the game that started all, Sonic the Hedgehog 1, run by Foe.
Yeah, woo, yeah. Applause.
So, whenever you're ready to run, just give us a countdown,
Yep,
and we'll be all set.
I have a reset. Okay. Yeah, welcome to Sonic 1. Here we go again. I've been playing this game for every day for the past several weeks, grinding for the record, but still haven't quite got it. You never know, could happen right now. But anyway, I'll count down and start a drawing. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Luck.
Yes, it's maybe the most recognized first level in video game history. Probably the most re-released one at least. And it's Sonic 1, so we don't have spin dashing, much to many people's dismay. However, you can still go fast by doing stuff like that, and jumping in loops, and on various slope angles. That's 25, no 24 here. Almost. So yeah, this is the any percent run, so you know, anything goes. I'm going to be going for all of the hardest stuff I possibly can, without completely killing the run. And hard is a different measurement than lucky, so... Oh, I didn't bounce off that guy. So I was going to explain about the level wrap that happens in this level, but I have to do it glitchless now, that's sad. So if you bounce off that buzz bomber and land in that wall, you have a chance to level wrap, and a very slim chance for it to succeed. So no one goes for that yet. Runs aren't optimized enough for that yet. It only saves like 4 seconds versus doing the level normally really fast. But who knows? Anyway, we've kept it glitchless so far, that's amazing. It's a big achievement already. I'd say the coolest looking glitchless trick, if I can pull this one off, is Green Hill 3. Give it a go. I'm gonna go up the top. Oh, that's pretty far over. Land on that guy. Alright. I overshot already. So yeah, you're supposed to bounce off like 4 different things in the air. Go the top route. Just missed it. Only lose like 2 seconds for it. Unfortunately, it doesn't look as cool though, having to just fight the boss. What? Normally. Did I say 2 seconds? I meant 4 seconds. Capsule. Anyway. That's the easy part of the run over. Now for the entire rest of the run. Yeah, ruined already. So for anyone who doesn't like playing through mod, come and learn the 80% speedrun, because then you don't have to. We got pixel perfect positions, we got frame perfect movement, we got through the wall. Excellent. That's one of the hardest levels out of the way. So yeah, there's a number of ridiculously hard levels that kind of were supposed to be IL only in everyone's mind until, you know, last year. And they rank in order: Labyrinth 3, Scrap Brain 2, Starlight 3, and Marble 1. Here's a level wrap. So, in case you haven't seen level wraps before, the name is fairly self-explanatory. If you go fast enough off the left-hand side of the level, the border of the level does not stop you. And here we are at the signpost that you all know and love. That's an IL world record, by the way, let's go. Tied with 7,000 other people. Right. So here we go again for this one. I said we don't play Marble Zone. That was a good one, right? So each of these have their own array of frame perfect inputs to get the right speed to get out the level boundary there. Oh, I can't go for the slightly more dangerous boss fight. Saves 1 second. I rebounded off him slightly, slowly on the second hit, so you can't kind of cut across in front of him. Anyway, specific stuff. Still a 29. I could have waited for 30 in order to make my marathon timer faster, but we run it in IGT, so I don't know. I'll just show it off how the actual runs are done. Because the in-game time has been good enough for however many years. What is it now? 20s? Lots. Anyway, we're through Marble Zone, and that's often like the gatekeeper of the start of the run. That's like the early game done. Which means now we're in the oldie Spring Yard. So there has to be a casino-themed level somewhere. Can I fit in this gap? Yes, I can. Excellent. That's a nice springed one. Yeah, Spring Yard's not about the glitches. Contrast to Marble, just been. Spring Yard has lots of precise movement instead, and glitchless type movement. Gonna go over the top of this bumper. And then this level has like so many different precise windows for each of the jumps, I can't say them all in time. Gonna bounce off that guy. Oh, not quite go high enough to get over the second one. So you can bounce off those purple guys if you land on their fronts instead of their tops where the spikes are. Gonna try for another couple of 2-frame window jumps at the end here. Here's one. Ooh, yes, made it over, okay. And here's one. Looks good to me. Got the cool ending. Didn't get sniped by the fake Sonics that roll around behind you. Roll infinitely at the end because there's a slope. That's tried at home. Alright, walking to the left at the start of this level for a little bit because there's a cycle we set up with those two getting under there cleanly. And I'm going to try and make early cycles on these blocks. I bonked the wall, didn't make early cycle. Have to wait for this to come back. So let's be in here and go into the ceiling. This is slower than I'd like on this level because there's a faster way to... Sorry, just pausing to try and get in position. There we go, right. Frame perfect positions, awkward. Yeah, there's like several cycles on this level and then several different paths depending on how you clip into the wall precisely that can make it way faster or not. This is one of the levels with like the biggest possible range of times you can get while still having a run be fine. Like you can get anywhere from like 48, 47 to 1 minute 5 for me to still continue the run with this level. Oops, I shouldn't have said that. I mean like 2 minutes. Yeah, this was a decent time for this level, not at the top end. Yeah, next is my favourite level. Just to move through and see the preciseties of underwater movement. I know underwater movement isn't particularly liked by people who play this game casually, but when you speedrun it, it makes every jump like that much more precise. You get to work on optimizing all the tiny things. Ooh, let's land on the switch first, please. Okay. Slightly slow because I landed down deeper in the bottom there than I wanted to. So that switch happens to also spawn this platform up here, which skips like all of the level, which is nice. Oh, I got like thrust out by the wall there. I wasn't holding left, but I went to the left anyway. It's a rare occurrence. I won't say it's never happened before, but it's very unlikely. Losing a whole second because of it. Man, Labyrinth Zone. Alright. You may notice I'm like turning to the left very slightly at the beginning of each level. That's what we have instead of spin dashing. You get to save like 3 frames by running slightly faster. See if I can get this angle. Yes, I can. Straight up on there. That's a difficult angle to aim. And then for the end of this one, we're just gonna... And then and there you go. Yeah, you have one chance to get on that opening door from the opposite side of the switch than they expect you to run onto it from. And it just takes you... Once you're in a wall, of course, that's how you get all the speed for breaking these level boundaries and stuff. I didn't mention earlier, but when you're pushing into a wall, you get thrust back by the wall at maximum velocity. Cool jump? No, like 1 frame off this cool jump. Oh well. Yeah, here's the hardest level in the game. We're going to give it a million tries, or maybe 1 if I'm lucky. Who knows? But I don't want to play the level normally. Good. Decent. Maybe. We'll find out. Oh, yes! That's very unlikely to have worked there. There's too much going on. Well, this run is fairly world record-y pace now. I don't know how much I messed up at the start, but yeah, that can't be like overstated how difficult that trick is in like several different ways. But there's the it's got everything. It's got getting on a pixel perfect location. Oh no. Talking of getting on pixel perfect locations, this is actually more than pixel perfect, because you need to know where your subpixel window is to have enough speed to get through there. There we go. Yeah, there's like getting on a pixel perfect location in a time limit while the platform that you're on is descending. There's zipping along, having to pause on the correct frame, then having to jump on the correct 1 frame, like 1 frame windows. Then you have to align your horizontal subpixels, which of course you can't see because they're smaller than a pixel. You have to make sure you have the right position that is less than a pixel, and all that good stuff. There we go, right. Shoutouts to Chubbas for making that one consistent. Always try and give a shout out. The age of the pause buffering. Yeah, Starlight Zone's one where we level wrap every level again, by the way. Starlight 3 is pretty difficult and not 100% chance to work doing that, but I'll give it my best go. Just gonna jump this route. There is a ridiculously difficult IL jump I was gonna try and do at the start there, but since I might be on world record pace, I'm not actually sure. I'll try and keep the run going, I guess. So same as that. Pause on this frame, get through the wall, there we go, right. So that involves holding right for a very specific frame window as you're getting towards the wall, because we're going so slowly, the level boundary won't normally let you through. Uh-oh, I'm gonna miss a hit, okay. This boss fight's really hard as well, by the way, like jumping off these seesaws is frame perfect jump to get the height needed. Oh well, it's kind of slow boss fight. But yeah, going really slowly towards the level boundaries doesn't normally let you through unless you have the precise alignment. So we hold right in the air for like certain frames to try and get that. Depending on what your subpixels are, of course. So here's the newest stuff that has gone on in the routing of this game recently. We're going to get slope glitch by doing that. and then this, and then... Yeah, this is slope glitch where you maintain the last angle of ground you are standing on, even when you run off of the ground. Oh, straight through this. Which allows you to go into walls all over the place very easily. Nice jump there. Yep. I wanted to keep the zipping speed out of that wall, which means you have to jump and leave the wall. So that's a really good scrapmate one. I'm glad I could show that one off. Which brings us to like the second hardest level in the game, so I'm gonna have to jump frame perfectly exactly in 2 perfect locations. I think that's a frame early, so I'll give it another go. Lose 10 seconds for that one. You have to restart the level if you fail it, because no other like combination of speed and subpixels will work. You have to do it from the exact starting position of the level. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1 frame late. No. Oh man. Don't pick up that ring. Alright. I think we lose 14 for that one if you miss the second window, yeah. How many lives we got? We got 2 more tries. Right. Ah, it's 1 frame late. Ah, I think that's probably world record pace over there. Alright, last try, and then I have to complete the level normally because I only have 1 life. It's a really easy game over in this game, by the way. Oh, it didn't let me jump. Man. I'm blaming the game for that one. But yeah, so you can, if you go around that wheel at a precise speed, and etc. Oh no. You clip in the... This is the old-fashioned way of doing the level, by the way. Use those red doors and get halfway through. Anyway. If you go at an exact speed by going around that wheel an exact number of times, and setting it up perfectly, you get to have enough speed to go through the left level boundary again, and get the level wrap. But since I completed the level normally, now is a chance, well, semi-normally, now is a chance to show off something that you don't normally get to see, which is cutscene skip over here, if I press this jump right. Nice! So normally, Robotnik has a cutscene of pressing the button and dropping you down into the floor at that point, but you can jump straight into the floor before it quite loads. So here's another slope glitch. It's the same as the one on Scrap Brain 1, except older, it's been known for longer. And the level trigger for the final zone is right there, so it's also much faster. I'm going to manipulate the boss by pausing as I go into the boss arena here. And that means I know the order he's going to come up in. It's going to be 2 and then 1, and then I can't actually remember, but I just play it out. And all going well, this should be a 112 for the final zone. But yeah, the real final boss of this game was Scrap Brain 2 there, as you could see. That was a very close to a world record run. Man. And of course there's always one final important glitch to finish off with. So also we're getting ready on time when the screen fades out. The last hit, quite as late as possible so he spends less time exploding. Save a second. I'm gonna hit him, I'm gonna go back, gonna let him go off screen, and decapitation, there you go. And then time.
GG.
Good
nice.
run. Oh, Scrap Brain 2. Why'd you have to do me like that? But yeah, as you can see, pretty close to the world record. That's what's happening on my stream every flippin' day for the past week. Didn't expect to get Labyrinth 3 on the that first try. That was really stupid. Like, Labyrinth 3 is so... explain it enough.
There's a lot to say and a lot to keep in mind.
Yeah, thanks for watching it. Pretty faster than my estimate, hopefully, I guess. What was the marathon time?
Says on stream 17:25.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so bear in mind that's the real time, and then on the leaderboards is in-game time. So this on the leaderboards that would be like a, I don't know, 11 minute or something. And yeah, maybe even 10 minute actually. I don't know. But yeah, thanks. I'm still grinding this game every day. Good luck to the rest of the runners in the marathon, and I think Joey's playing Sonic 3 next, so that one's even more glitchy. Well, I don't know, they're kind of tied.
Yeah, so once again, thank you so much for starting off our Sonic block with Sonic the Hedgehog 1, And I didn't say it before, but make sure you follow all of the runners, their Twitches, or if they have Twitter, follow them there. I'm sure someone is. I see someone posting their Twitch link. So yeah, be sure to follow all of the runners if you love their runs. So once again, thanks again, Fo. So up next, like you said, we have Joy Baby up next, continuing the Sonic block with Sonic the Hedgehog 3. Stay tuned.